Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play Elite Dangerous Horizons. We finally have acquired, if I look in my inventory, the materials needed. I have arsenic and all the other materials that I need, conductive components and stuff like that, to upgrade the frameshift drive. So I've flown over to Azaro Point, which is my Azaro Port, I should say, which is my sort of de facto home base in the vacay system, and I am going to head over to this engineer's base. Let me go pop on the galactic map, have it bookmarked. Farseer Incorporated. Let's go ahead and plot that route. Single jump because this is the Type 7. It's got a monster jump range. Get my landing gear up. And we are going to depart this base. Now, I love the viewport that this ship has. It's just a gigantic viewport. It sees so well. Pretty good sense of scale of how big this entrance actually is compared to the ship, though. So there we go. We are going to head off to the Desiat system, and I need to find my mouse and get this timer restarted. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Peeking out my nose gap here to get this all done. Alright, that's better. Sorry about that. I just had to get an episode timer started. So, a single jump to Desiat, and we're going to actually increase the frameshift drive range of this ship significantly once we get this upgrade done. At least I hope so. We should check its current status.
4, 3,
I'll tell you a bit.
2, 1, engage.
Oh, pardon me. A caffeinated soda is sitting right there. I haven't drunk it much because I've been in VR. I love playing Elite Dangerous in VR. It's just amazing. Okay, so jump range 25.6 light years unladen is what we're looking at. And we're going to head over here to Farseer Incorporated, to the engineer's base, and set down and get our FSD upgraded with a basic upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. If you want to find out what my live broadcasts are for these types of recordings, I don't have a set schedule or anything, but I do post something on Twitter beforehand, usually an hour or two ahead of time. Yeah, that's not awkward at all. Itchy. I love the comfort of the Oculus Rift is such that I can play Elite Dangerous for hours without getting VR fatigue. Other games I get VR fatigue pretty quickly, and by VR fatigue I mean that, like, I get enough exposure to vertigo or those kinds of disorienting sensations that it no longer matters which game I play. As soon as I put the VR headset on, I'm losing it. I'm not feeling good. But with Elite Dangerous, for the most part, I can play it for a really long time. Even driving around on the planetary surface. I can play Project Cars usually for a while. It's a smooth enough virtual reality presentation that, I mean, it's crystal smooth. It's smoother than Elite Dangerous, actually. It performs better. So I can play that for a good long while. not just American Truck Simulator, but Truck Simulator in general, either European Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator, both of those games, in virtual reality, they're still optimizing it. It's still kind of a beta. I hope they're still working on it to improve it. But I can only play that for maybe an hour or so before I'm really just done. And that's definitely one of those games where if I overplay it... why am I coming in so fast? Weird. But if I overplay it, then it doesn't matter what virtual reality game I plug into later on. As soon as I put the headset on, my body is reminding me what a terrible idea it is. But that's not the case with Elite Dangerous and Project Cars generally. And there's another one that I've started doing recordings on, but it requires me to play it like once a day kind of thing in short sessions, called The Far Lands. And it's a really good game, especially for virtual reality. But okay, let's pitch down here. Farseer is planted in this interesting land feature. You can just barely make out the spire sticking up. But this is the first engineer's base I've really talked to anyone about. There is another engineer's base where all I need to do is turn in a few more bounty vouchers, and I have him unlocked. But I just haven't done it. Because I'm not doing all that much combat, so I don't worry about getting combat upgrades. I'm more interested in shipping and exploration. And Farseer Incorporated is one of the places to go to get exploration upgrades. Whoa. This game's chugging right now. Lots of points of interest. Not that it matters. And you can see how interesting this base is. It has a little flat top surface there with some stuff going on and a few landing pads distributed around.
Echo Tango Hotel. Commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Would you like to play a game?
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 03.
Yes, I would like to play Global Thermonuclear War. How about a nice game of chess? If you guys understand that reference, then good on you. Wow, loading into this particular session was really fast. Alright. 0.9 Gs. Shields up. Landing gear down. Level it off. Straightforward
Landing gear deployed.
landing here. And I love the fact that I can just look down to see where I'm landing. Alright, set it down. Pitch back a little bit. Boop. Let's talk to an engineer about some upgrades. It's been
Touchdown.
many hours in the making here. You've only seen the episodes of the kind of the exciting stuff
Noted.
happening. But you guys didn't want anything from Universal Cartographics? You do? Saw the page for that. Hell yeah. 36,000 bucks. To the engineer's workshop, please. FSD. Boop. I want to upgrade my Class 5A frameshift drive. We'll go ahead and select that. And increased frameshift drive range. It's going to draw more power, which is fine. Should be fine. It will be heavier slightly. The integrity is going to go down a bit, but its optimized mass is going to increase. So, can I preview the outcome? Okay, let's do it. Boy, that was rough. I don't know if I can try again or not. I'm going to apply what I got. Okay. What is our new jump range? 26.57 light years. So a little boost there. On my nose. These guys don't have a commodities market, do they? We can... Let's see what other modifications we can do since we're here. Engines. Drive strengthening. Reduces the thermal load, increases the integrity. Increases the mass, though. I don't particularly want to increase the mass. How about the power plants? Ooh. A much more heat-efficient power plant. That's interesting. Increases the mass slightly. Sure, why not? We have enough for one try. Need more heat dispersion plates.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Shields online.
Really? Modules. We're at 102% power now. Well, that's crappy. That sucks. Wonder if I can remove and replace that power plant. Now that I modified it, it's not working. Excuse me, now that I modified it, it's not working for me. We're using too much power. We'll have to see what our total power draw is. Hard points. Got no stock. Utility mounts. Crappy. Wait. Let's go back to the outfitting. Okay, so as long as we're retracted, we're not over... For normal flight operations, we're fine. I guess... We just need to make sure that certain modules are turned off. When we go to, 2, it's 1. Well, we'll have to see. What happens when these cannons don't use much power. Well, we'll have to see what happens when we launch. It looks like the cargo hatch would just be disabled. I need the thrusters on, priority 1. Cargo hatch will be disabled, which is no big deal when I deploy my hard points, that's fine. There we go.
Restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Our current usage is showing 102%.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
I can cope with that. Cargo hatch disables. When the hardpoints are deployed. Yeah. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's head back to vacate. If I can get there. Maybe not. We'll head back to vacay and then see about kicking off a trade route. Bazaar report. Plot a route and go. And frame shift drive.
Charging.
Charging up. So there we have it, getting a couple of stuff done in our engineers, finally. Increasing our jump range
3, 2,
a little bit.
1. Engage.
If I remember right, it was like from 24 light years to 26 light years, which basically means that my typical freight will actually just save more fuel overall. As I like to do my long trading runs. Save itself a little bit of fuel. Let's see here, functions. 26.57 light years, yeah. Definitely a worthwhile upgrade, I think. The power plant upgrade, not so much. It ended up using more power. Maybe even when I get to a 0 point, I'll just replace the power plant with an unmodified one to get my power output back to where I want it. And I'm actually running a power plant that's actually too small. It's a class smaller than the slot that's in there because I don't need a class 4 power plant. It's just that's more weight that I don't need in my ship. I can get away with a class 3 as long as it's a class 3A power plant to power everything the ship's going to do. Saves a little bit of weight, which means I can jump farther and make more money when I'm doing trading. With 15, almost 16 million funds in the bank, this ship sells for about 21 million. That's 36 million available. I think the Python I was wanting to get clocks in at about 55 million by the time I got it all outfitted and everything. I can't remember how much the Viper was selling for. If it was selling for like 2 million, 4 million, or 8 million, I can't remember. So I'm getting there. getting on my way towards picking up a Viper. I'm sorry, picking up the Python. Getting back into a multi-role ship. So the last few episodes, we flew out to the Maya system over the Pleiades, found a place to buy and return with the meta alloys so we could activate this engineer. And then I spent some time in between episodes, a fair bit of time looking for the resources. It seems like the metal-rich world, not the high metal content, but the metal-rich is the ones to go for to find arsenic. My home port.
Lakon Echo Tango Hotel. Comms link established. Dock here at your own risk, Commander.
They say that because I think there's a there's a civil war going on in the area,
Landing pad 3-2.
such that it is. Oh nope, the civil war has ended. That's good. Finally.
3,000 meters from touchdown.
There was a civil war going on between two of the minor factions, and it looks like this finally broke. The fighting has finally stopped. Let's get myself lined up here. Come down a smidge and right a smidge. Pad 32. Where are you? Over there. Getting my gear down. Oops, wrong button. Slider forward and down.
Gear deployed.
And we are centered on the landing pad. Pitch back a little bit. There we go.
Contact confirmed. Systems offline. I'll trust you'll find our services accommodating.
I'm going to go back to outfitting and fix this issue I have with the reactor. That upgrade that I got did not actually help me. Three air power plant. Oh, I can just remove the modification? Oh, nice. Yeah, see, the power capacity went down by 5%. Mass went up a little bit. Heat efficiency did go up, but that's not enough of a bump. And what's our jump range now? Still 26.57. Okay. Oh, we can. One thing we can look at now that I know how that works. I'm curious. Core internal, frameshift drive. Optimized mass is what changed. Increased by 40. Increased its mass by 2. Integrity down a bit. Power draw up a bit. I mean, a very little bit. Yes, my power is rebalanced again. Well, what that should lead to is fuel savings. You'll notice in my ship I have 3D everything, which is the lightest everything that can be except for the power plant, which is a 3A. It's in a class 4 plant supply. I have lightweight alloys for my bulkheads. Full cargo racks loaded out. Shield generator. advanced discovery scanner, and I have that because sometimes I'm running a mission or making a delivery to a place that I've never been before. So I gotta find the port. Speaking of missions, let's see if there is one worth doing. $1 million smuggling mission would be perfect. I do get those every once in a while. Although I haven't seen them since the 2.1 release. Okay, what do we got here? Nope. 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 Liberate some stuff. Those do not seem to interest me whatsoever. For the sake of saying I looked at it, I want to find out. No, actually. I was going to go in the galactic map and see how far I could plot a course. Well, let's go ahead and do that, actually. We can, for example, MAIA. Yeah? Down here at the Pleiades Nebula. Pick a sector. Okay, that is least jumps. That's fastest routes. And it looks like we would have to fuel along the way. So if I flipped over to economical. And replotted. A lot of jumps. So with an economical run, I can make it straight to the Pleiades on a single tank of gas from Azar Port. That's hilarious. In my Lakon Type 7 with no cargo. Still pretty impressive. Alright, out of the galactic map we go. So we got our Lakon Type 7 upgraded. That's going to be it for episode number 7 of Let's Play Elite Dangerous. Check out episode number 8 when we just do ourselves a little bit of trucking to make some money moving cargo back and forth. Until then, thanks for watching. Keep flying and stay shiny. If you're here live, however, stick around. There is more to come.